Hey guys, it's AJ. Welcome back to my channel and happy, beautiful, glorious Monday. Hopefully you guys have been doing the 7-day challenge, the scripting challenge from Friday. This weekend, hopefully that has helped you. For those of you who are not aware of the scripting challenge, I will put a link below to my video on Friday. But from Friday to Friday, we're going to script every day. And we're basically going to predict we're going to manifest how we want our days to go. So when we wake up in the morning or early in the morning before we get the day started, we go and we write down exactly how the day went already with vivid detail. And then throughout that day, we keep that same energy up and we will do what we can to manifest exactly what we wrote down in the script. So that or better. So yeah, watch my video from Friday and jump on board. You still got 5 days left, so including this today. So, take a shot at it. I would love it. Let me know how you like it so far for those of you who are actually doing the challenge. And, also, what are 5 things you're grateful for today? I say do this every day. I don't, usually talk about it on the videos until Friday, for Feel Good Friday. But, still find 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. At least 5 things. Usually, I'll try to do 10, at least 5 at night, or 5 in the daytime and 5 at night. So, just pick 5 things at minimum and, write them down or, just keep them in your mind throughout the day. Add things to the list, everything. So let's get started on this video. This topic today, it's Monday motivation, Motivational Monday. So nothing comes without action. And this is a reoccurring theme with people I know in life, and myself included, especially my past self. I'm working to get better at it, but nothing comes without action. So, don't complain about something in your life if you're not willing to put in the action to fix it. Period. It's like when I used to complain about my knees hurting. I was like, oh, my knees hurt, my knees hurt, my knees hurt. Okay, find the solution to your knees hurting. So that would be like, okay, my knees hurt, my knees hurt. Okay, that's cool, but why do my knees hurt? Oh, because I've gained weight. Okay, well, what is the solution? Lose some of the weight that you gain, and then your knees won't hurt anymore. Bow, time to start going to the gym. My knees don't hurt as often anymore. So it's just like, find the solution to your problem. I don't understand. Okay, no, I do understand why some people won't, because, you psych yourself out. You think it's not possible. You think you're, boxed in or, trapped or stuck in the same predicament. You're not. It's your mindset that's stuck. That's truly it. It is your mindset that is stuck and putting you in that same predicament that you've been in. It's time to jump out of that mindset, baby. It's time, because it's time to do better. We got to do better. So, and it's okay to vent. It is okay to vent, because it feels better. It feels good, to vent and get it out if you're holding it in and everything. But you have to do something about it. At the end of your vent session, you got to be like, what am I going to do about it? Or if you have a friend that's holding you accountable, your friend should be asking you, so what you going to do about it? Are you going to change it? How are you going to change it? Sounds to me like you need to make some lifestyle changes or something to, get a different predicament, change your situation. So yes, it's okay to vent. It's okay to vent, but find the solution to your problems and take action. Don't just sit there and complain and be a victim of life and then let life happen into you. No, that's not how life works. That's not how fulfilling life works. Let's put it that way. And, I talk about manifestation, and I want to clarify and kind of debunk this myth that manifestation, people think that, people who talk about manifestation are like promoting magic or, like some kind of witchcraft or whatever it is. That's not it. That's not this, and this ain't that. It's really not. Manifestation is realizing that manifestation basically is reprogramming your subconscious. Your subconscious directs 95% of the decisions you make on a daily basis. You essentially run on autopilot. you think you're making conscious decisions, but you know, you find yourself doing the same routines. Like, for example, time hop. I realized this on time hop. Like, some of the same things will happen year after year on the same day. Like, I was just talking about how I had a dill pickle, one of those single huge dill pickles the other day, well, a couple weeks ago. And literally to the day, it showed up on my time hop. Like, I never eat those. Like, almost ever. It's very rare that I eat those. And I got that same craving, that same time of the year to the day. That was creepy. And like, sometimes I'll get the same moods or the same feelings. And it's just like an autopilot cycle. Like, your subconscious is like powerful as fuck. Like, seriously. It controls a lot, and you don't even realize that you're into these cycles until you have to like be cognizant, and you have to do some like real searching and looking, and you got to write down your habits and realize your triggers and things. And then you start to realize like, wait, damn, I've been running on autopilot. I don't even know why I do this anymore. Like, it's your subconscious. So manifestation is all about changing what's in your subconscious so that you can change your habits in your autopilot. You know, when you go into your conscious mind, yeah, that's something that, you know, it works. It works. But your subconscious is what really changes your habits and your long-term patterns. And it becomes, it turns things into second nature for you. So that's why you want to reprogram your subconscious. And that's what manifestation is all about. So that's why people give you mantras to, you know, kind of, or chants, or, you know, phrases to repeat and stuff like that throughout the day or at nighttime, or, you know, they tell you to meditate because that activates your subconscious. Or, you know, you listen to, you know, things like hypnosis and stuff like that. It's all to reprogram your subconscious. So manifestation is essentially just getting to a different mind state and then telling yourself what you want and reprogramming your subconscious so that you can be on that same frequency with the things that you want. That's why visualization is so important. That's why putting feeling and emotion behind things is so important, because there are ways you can trick your body and your mind. Your mind is plastic, neuroplasticity. Your mind is plastic. It can remold itself however it needs to remold itself. Like, I completely changed, especially like large events. For example, when I had my baby, when I became pregnant rather, and then after she came, like, those were two major events that really changed the makeup of my brain and how I operate on a day-to-day basis. And that was a drastic change and almost like a sudden change. And people, you know, who go through, you know, tragic events or, you know, sudden changes like that, it can happen. Like, but what you really want to aim to do is kind of gradually change over time. Because, you know, you don't want to shock yourself or, you know, anything like that. But that's what manifestation is about. So I don't want you to think that, oh, you know, it's like magic and you don't have to put any work in. No, manifestation takes work too. You have to learn the techniques. You have to apply the techniques. That's the work right there. The application of the techniques. And then you start receiving. So manifestation takes work. So don't get it twisted like, oh, it's just a wish upon a star type thing. No, you can't even win the lottery unless you actually pay and play. So how do you expect to win? You have to put the work in. And even like society has us brainwashed into thinking we can attain anything without work. Like, that's what society has us believe. Like, even microwaves, like, food is more nutritious and it's more tasty in the oven. But here, lo and behold, here comes the microwave and you can get your food warmed up in a minute or less. Like, but you lose a lot of nutrition out of that. And, you know, the food doesn't always come out as tasty. And yeah, I use a microwave. It's convenient. Like, but again, that's what society tells you. It sells convenience. And then you start getting it in your mind, like, I want this now. Instant gratification, convenience. Let's shortcut this, shortcut that, all this stuff. And then the way the brain works, the brain wants to minimize and make itself more efficient and everything you do more efficient. And it wants to work less. That's what the brain wants to do by default. So it'll start giving you shortcuts as well. So anything that's convenience based, You're going to be like, oh yeah, give me that. Yeah, I want that. Give me that. Yeah, I'll take that shortcut. Yeah, I'll take that shortcut. Like, but that's not the way success works. That's not the way it works. You have to do work, put work behind it. And I'm telling you, it really, truly means a lot. Excuse me. It really, truly means a lot. And it makes such a difference in your life once you put the work in. Even relationships. Relationships don't get better. You know, a lot of people jump in and out of relationships. And nowadays it's if anything goes wrong, jump ship. That's what people are basically saying in memes and statuses and everything all over the place now. It's oh, if this person doesn't listen to you, then, you don't deserve it, or they don't deserve you, and jump ship. Oh, if this person makes you mad, jump ship. If they don't text you or call you every day, jump ship. Where's the work? Where's the work on either side? Work to communicate that that's not what you like. Work to communicate to make it more effective. Sometimes you got to repeat yourself. You just do. Not everybody internalizes everything and remembers everything unless there was some kind of strong emotion or feeling to it. So yes, you have to repeat yourself sometimes. Don't just jump ship because you said it once and then shit didn't change. And then now you're oh, this person doesn't care about me. Maybe they do, but maybe they speak a different love language. And if you want to hear about love languages and stuff, I'll put the link below to the video. The relationship advice video, because we spoke on that. My boyfriend and I spoke on the love languages. But you have to put time and effort into relationships in order for them to grow and become, these relationship goals that everybody talks about. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, they put time to work in, obviously, because Jay-Z cheated on her, and yet they went to therapy and they sought out the issues, even though, they expressed themselves through their music and all that stuff and let the public know eventually and whatnot. But they put the work in to stay in that committed relationship. And there are plenty of other relationships that I can use, but I'm not going to go down the list or whatever. So I just want you to think about, that and the relationships. And then I just want you guys to really get the fact. I'm sorry, I'm looking down at something. Something is moving. Okay. All right. Don't mind that. But yeah. So sorry, I'm so distracted right now. I'm just trying to make sure my whole little tripod thing doesn't fall apart right now because it was looking real shaky. But anyway, basically the point is, do the work. If you really want to do the work and if you really want to live a happy and fulfilling life, you seriously have to put the work in. And the work that I'm speaking on consists of learning how to meditate, eating right, exercising, recognizing your emotions, controlling your emotions, visualizing, just doing the work. It takes work to live a fulfilled life and put the action behind it. If you don't like something, why are you still in that situation? If it truly makes you unhappy, why? So, a lot of people will live on autopilot, like I spoke on earlier, and that's fine and dandy if that's what works for you. If you're content living on autopilot, that's fine. But for those of you who are not happy with your life, are you really just going to sit up here and let life happen to you? Or are you going to take control of your own life and stop living on autopilot and truly learn what it feels like to be fulfilled? So that's my Monday motivation video. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.